I don't know if this is a good idea going back here to ask for directions. I know you're gonna think I'm crazy, Sarah, but this looks really familiar to me. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we're staying someplace just a little bit different than anywhere else we've stayed on this entire trip. We are here at cabin number 8 at Rocky Point Cabins in Sulphur, Oklahoma. Let me tell you a little bit about this place. So Rocky Point Cabins is here near the Chickasaw National Recreation Area, right outside of Lake Arbuckle and just the Arbuckle area in general. It really gives you that laid back feel of the mountains or just staying in a cabin in general. And these cabins are really nice. I want to show you guys around. And these are not primitive cabins. They do have air conditioner, running water, all the creature comforts that you want from home. Nice big deck out back that overlooks your grill, picnic table and fire pit, and of course just some beautiful scenery. Got a little bridge down there that goes over the creek. I guarantee if you sat out here for very long, you would see some kind of wildlife. And I also want to show you guys the inside of the cabin. Now keep in mind, we have already made our mark on it, of course. We 2 teenage kids and all the stuff we do. There's Miss Sarah. I think she's already got coffee brewing over there this morning.
Oh, I do. I'm ready.
And these cabins are fully functional, guys. Like I said, you do have a fireplace. You got a television, which is a smart TV, so you can do Netflix, YouTube. You know, while you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to Cameraman Ron if you haven't already. Shameless plug. You got 2 bedrooms in this cabin. Both are very, very nice. Very nice kitchen, which leads right out to that deck that I showed you guys just a little bit earlier. And we were even talking, the bathroom here is actually nicer than the bathroom we had at the Mirage. So you gonna get us coffee made or what, girl?
I'm getting it, baby. I'm not as good at this as you are, but
Yeah, Sarah doesn't rock the pour over like I do.
I can drink it very well. Making it not
It's
so
a whole other issue. All right, boys, so what y'all think about the cabin last night?
It was great.
It was awesome.
Better than a hotel room?
Yes.
Absolutely. The boys finally had a little bit of room to like spread their stuff out and play their games on the table. And we got here, it was kind of dark, so we really didn't get to do much outside, but we had a blast here at the cabin. Guys, if you're looking to take a vacation in Sulphur, Oklahoma, or heck, if you're just passing through kind of like we were, make sure you check out Rocky Point Cabins. And a huge shout out to Dusty Baker for kind of hooking us up with the cabin last night. The last minute, this was not on the original plan, but we were able to work it out with him, so thanks to Dusty. I have linked all of Rocky Point's information in the description below, so make sure you check them out. They're locally owned, just a great place. The cabins are awesome, as you guys saw. Come on out to Oklahoma, check out the lake, and just experience nature for a little bit.
Are you sure you know where you're going, baby?
Yeah, I mean, but I don't have the GPS because we don't have any service out here.
Ooh. You sure we're in the right place?
I don't know. I'm almost positive we turned off that road back there.
This is the road?
I know this is the road that we came out on when we came in. I mean, we definitely came in here and took a right into this area.
I don't know. Maybe we should stop and ask for directions somewhere, babe.
We
Because
don't
I'm
need
not
to stop
sure.
and ask for directions. The main road's right up here somewhere.
I think we're super lost, and Ron does not want to stop and ask.
We're not lost.
We are lost. We're like in the middle of country land, like farmland everywhere, in a state we don't know.
I understand, but we didn't take that many turns off the main road getting in here last night. And I had no idea that the phone...
I was pretty sleepy. I don't even know what we did last night.
I know, but like I'm pretty confident I know where we're at. I guess I'm gonna have to stop and ask for directions. We've been like driving around for 30 minutes. I have no idea how to get back to the main road, and my phone's not working, so I'm just gonna pull in up here and ask for directions. But I want you to understand this is how people end up shot.
I'm sorry, just be careful.
I know you're gonna think I'm crazy, Sarah, but this looks really familiar to me.
Ronnie, how in the world does this look familiar? Just a few minutes ago, you didn't even know where we were, what road we were on.
Sarah, I'm not even playing. I've seen this before. I think I know where we're at.
Baby, are you seriously sure about this? These Kias do not do good in water.
I'm pretty sure about it.
Oh my God.
Folks are lost.
Could you give me directions back to the interstate?
We ain't got no interstates around here.
You ain't got no interstates.
No, but I got a gate. How'd y'all get through my gate?
It just opened for me. It was one of those things. It was like it knew I was a captain.
Hey, Captain Ron.
What's up, Mr. Houston? How you doing, buddy? Ladies and gentlemen, in all seriousness, we are here in Sulphur, Oklahoma with the Arms family at the Arms Family Homestead, and we are going to spend a little bit of time with them before we make our way back to Florida. Believe it or not, man, I felt like I might run into you in Oklahoma, and I brought you some.
I knew it.
That is a Houston-sized can of cheese balls, man. Can you believe that?
That's like the micro mini size.
I know.
Yeah.
We found those at a Sinclair gas station in New Mexico, and I was like, I'm gonna get Houston some cheese balls.
Dang.
You know what I think? I think he's telling you you catch little fish so you get little cheese balls.
That's exactly.
Here.
So Landon, what do you think about this,
Yeah.
man?
My fish was eating.
Do you think we could talk Houston and letting us just grab a pole and just fishing right here? I mean, because that would be
Heck no.
way easier than hitting the
Hey,
creek or
you
something.
tried to grab a pole and fish my fish.
Yeah, that's true. I did want to fish at the Mirage too because they had a really nice pond there, but they wouldn't let me either.
Wouldn't let you.
So,
You can just stick.
That big bluegill's hungry. He's
Yes.
already trying to come up.
now, how much bigger has he gotten since y'all put him in there? Because I know the camera doesn't always do him justice. I know he was pretty big when you got
I
him.
mean,
Maybe
probably not a lot. I mean, he's
Really?
only been in here what, a month?
Yeah, something like
So
that.
I mean, probably hadn't grown too much, but
these bats have though.
they definitely
yeah,
eat very well.
the bass you can tell. Which I mean, they went through what like
They went
1,000 like
they
little
went through
minnows you bought.
1,000 ruby red minnows in 8
8
days.
Man,
I mean, there's probably
Yeah.
Which Dan did?
15 of them.
Feeding the fish,
They just kill it.
but they're
They got
acting like I'm
full
something
pond.
trying to
Even
murder
for
them.
dinner,
Oh
they had
no!
a full pond at one time, you know.
yeah, the little one's probably. Oh, he did have it. Did you see that?
So, let me tell you this story. So I had 4, and they started to get out away because we didn't have this frame on top of it. So we built that, and now they can't get out. But then 2 of them dug out, and then so there was 2 left, and then we found that one that we did not have right there. in
You
the
didn't lose your
grass.
real pretty one, did you? You had a real pretty one.
No, that big one's still here.
He's still here.
Yeah, the big
Did they like to hide under the logs?
Yep, here, Houston.
This one had an injury at some point right here.
Yeah, something got a hold of him, didn't it? He might have got hit by a car.
That one was a pet. for
Landon,
a
check them
couple
out. They
years.
love to eat tomatoes, man.
Like digging an escape tunnel under there.
I cook inside. Pretty much.
You loving all the doggies?
Alpacas are strange animals.
Burros.
Burros.
We're driving through the Arizona Nature Park, and the sign says burros, and she's like, "What's a burro?" I'm like, "Come on, Sarah." I'm like, "It's a donkey."
Yeah.
I'm like, "What's wrong? What are you talking about?" But she also asked me what rut was in that video too, so I had to,
I didn't
I had
know.
to give her a brief explanation of what rut was.
Yeah. So those are miniature. They're about half the size of a standard.
Now,
But y'all drove through like where the Mustangs and wild burros are.
Oh
a
yeah.
bunch of them.
When like everybody started going out and taking big
What are you guys
cornfields
doing?
and turning them into corn mazes, agritourism on a farm. Well, who says?
What do you think about those, Landon? You hanging out with the donkey?
they're walking away.
I tried.
Do they not want you to touch them?
But like the video, no? The video was
I told you incoming attack.
Water. Where's your hot buddy?
Bella.
Where's your hot Bella? Where's your hot Bella girl?
Head underwater.
Ah.
Just remember, I put you on. I mean, the one you lost, there's no telling how big he was.
He was about this.
He was big, but the one
was
you
a big
caught
one.
was a big old redfish too. So I expect
Yeah.
nothing less from you down here. I mean, I expect a world record bluegill down here at the creek.
We are gonna have a one.
Well, we let you feed that one.
Oh, you guys let me feed the one in the tank? That's fair enough.
We're gonna
That's
have a
fair
1v1.
enough.
Well, that ain't gonna work out because Jimmy Houston has the biggest.
I feel like you're setting me up for a lower expectation. Is that what's happening?
He is. He's trying to psychologically.
You know what I've learned about fishing, Houston? There ain't nobody out there that cares about the size of the fish. They just like to see that rod being, and I'm the same way. If we go down here and catch some little bitty bluegill like that, I'll be just as happy as you were when you caught that redfish. I was gonna tell her.
Bigger one.
What'd you think about your first solo ride? Good? Houston a good driver?
All my reels are backwards for you people, probably. Like we can switch the handles around, but
I ain't doing no serious fishing. I can figure it out for a second.
We made it down to the creek and I am super stoked because it is beautiful down here. We're gonna try to get on some fish and just have fun. So you think you're gonna outfish Houston?
Yep.
Is that the plan?
Yep.
All right, let's see what happens.
Just need to catch at least one fish now.
So Landon thinks he's gonna outfish you on your turf. What do you think?
Maybe.
Maybe? Do you have any special tactics for out here?
There's not really a tactic.
Not just fish? Just throw it out and see what happens?
Yeah.
Hey! First one's on Houston.
Giant sunfish.
Landon, I think you need to get down here, dude. Is that what that is, a giant sunfish?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. What? Bye-bye. Landon made it down to the bottom of the creek, so he's gonna see if he can catch him a fish from down below. No, you're just gonna chill in the water? That would be like me right there. There goes Houston, he's in. Lando, your turn. Landon, go on and get in, dude. Are you showering me, Bella? Geronimo! He jumped in too. You're good. Daniel caught one and I was not paying any attention, but you'll get the release of that little sucker. Boom. It's me and Bear. We're
Sarah, I
just
think
up
you
here.
got you a friend on the end.
I've got a friend for life right here. We're kind of judging this competition. Isn't that right, Bear? That's right.
You got one?
Yep.
Uh-oh. Look at that. That's probably your first ever bluegill, man.
No, it is not.
You caught crappie, but I don't think you've caught bluegill.
I have.
All right.
We had to switch from jigs to actually live bait. Houston's catching some crawdads.
Yeah, Houston got hooked us up with bait for crawdads. Look at there. That looks
You gotta hold him out real far.
that looks just like the one on the Orange Family Homestead Church right there. That might have been the same fish they used for that picture.
So here's Landon and Houston's digs right here. Look who's behind the wheel.
What?
Houston's behind the wheel. Snack break.
That's fine.
Yep, we're having a snack and drink break.
Cheers, balls.
The kids are only getting started.
Come on, Lando.
So Landon fell in the water trying to noodle a catfish, like legit tried to do it. And I wasn't close enough to film him, but it was crazy.
And Chase just asked me, he said, why were you trying to grab it? And Landon said, because that's how you noodle a catfish.
Duh. We're on our way to go see some bison. We saw the bison at the Wildlife Center. We did see bison there, but not up close.
Yeah, this should be interesting. So Daniel's brother-in-law, who is Dusty, which is the cabin we stayed in last night, actually runs a huge bison farm here in Oklahoma. So we are on our way out there right now to check that out. It's gonna be pretty fun, pretty exciting to see that. I'm excited for the boys to get to see it. But so far, we've had a blast out here with the Arms family.
Well, this was his first
Hey,
bull.
bud.
Gotcha.
He didn't raise him here, but when he got him, he was only about
You a real hoss.
400 pounds, maybe 350. He was small.
Be a big
Aww.
old boy now.
Well,
I don't guess I realized
They're
they
cute.
got that big.
Dunbar is like 1,200
You saying hi
pounds, I
to
think.
you?
That's what he was
Which
when
one
we
was
weighed him.
this one? The Illinois Beaches? I don't know.
So we thought that the one at the Wildlife Center was huge. We're about to see a big one. Isn't he
All the way up the
huge?
fence. He's impressive.
Let me get him.
Hey, bud.
That is a big old boy right there.
Oh my goodness. And we thought the one at the preserve was huge. This guy is massive.
He slobbers a little bit.
He does.
You can give him one taste. Feed him.
What?
So guys, what's going on right now? Sarah's
Well, it's nice to
stepmom
meet you.
and her dad are huge
Yeah, we've
fans
had
of the
lots of
Arms
fun
Family
out here.
Homestead. So we decided
think anybody was
to
gonna
ask
answer. I
Daniel,
was
very
like,
nice to
shouldn't have missed the call. It's the
do a
opportunity.
FaceTime with
I
them with
know.
Daniel. This will mean the world to them. They are really, really big fans of his. So
Right?
we run a YouTube channel too, and they don't really look at us like that. So I don't know what the deal is with that. But. All right, guys, what a fun time hanging out at the Arms Family Homestead this morning with all the Arms family. Thank you guys so much for having us out. We greatly appreciate that. Landon had an absolute blast just kind of running around on the farm. A lot of you guys don't realize this, but I actually grew up on a farm in Kentucky. Spent my entire childhood basically doing exactly what Landon had the opportunity to do this morning. So it was really fun to see him get out, play with the livestock, play in the creek, play with the dogs, just run around and be a kid. That's always a special time when you can get them out and let them do that. I have linked the Arms Family Homestead channel down below in the description. So make sure if you're not subscribed to them, you go, you check out that channel. They run a great YouTube channel. So make sure you check them out. For us, we are headed on to St. Louis to wrap up our trip. We'll see y'all when we get there.
The spot.
Nobody's gonna be
Oh my God, we're not doing it.
You need to get one of them to choose.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you got it.
Pretzel.
Okay. Guys, as we wrap up this trip, we could not think of a better place to put a close on this than here in St. Louis, Missouri at the Arch, which many call the Gateway to the West. We have had a blast on this trip, spending time with the boys, Sarah and I getting some quality time together, and we cannot thank you guys enough for joining us on this adventure. We hope you've enjoyed watching as much as we've enjoyed having you along. We've had a blast, but I think today is where we close it out. So if you like this video and you like this series, make sure you give these videos a great big thumbs up. It truly helps the channel out. And if you are new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button 2021 style. As always, can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Y'all take care. We'll see you soon.
No, we're not ending the video like this. Get your motors running. Get your motors running.
Head out on the highway,
Looking for adventure.
and whatever comes our way. Hey, darling, gonna make it happen. Take the world in a love embrace. Oh, forget it. Let's just do it. Born to be wild.